Y'all. Um, well, I don't have like this fancy setup just yet or pop-ups or anything, but I do have a topic to talk about. Before I talk about it, however, I'm no nutritionist, I'm not a doctor. I'm an experimenter. I wanted to talk about water fasting. I have been doing intermittent fasting for about experimenting it for 8 or 9 months. I started off with the 16/8, and then I had wanted to really challenge myself at one point, so then I started doing alternate day fasting. Um, it was great. I must say, like, whew, I feel so awesome whenever I'm on track and doing my intermittent fasting. However, this video is not about intermittent fasting, so I did my own research. When you're into something like that, you find the time to do your own research because you need to know the great benefits of it. I'm here to talk about water fasting. Okay, everyone has their own reason for why they do what they do, and I have mine. Yes, I have done 24-hour fast before. I have done 48-hour fast before. Well, I had a wedding coming up in like 5 days, and I did not want to look bloated in my dress. And for the life of me, the weekend before, could not contain myself. I was like pizza, 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 spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. So all those carbs, all that water weight, it just wasn't cute. So I had decided, okay, I'm gonna fast for 3 days, only water. I can do it. I told myself I've done day fast and 2-day fast. I can do it. So I must say, I've watched several of you, not you, but I've watched several videos on YouTube of people's experience with water fasting for 3 days or 5 days or 7 days. I mean, some people even do 30 days, and that's cool. But I didn't see, yes, I saw good results, but there was a lot of feedback I saw that was pretty, it just kind of seems like they didn't like it, like maybe they wouldn't do it again. But I think it varies because the thing is, when I decided to water fast, I have a full-time job. So I was at work, and I mean, food is not easy to access at work. I have to leave into town because where I work at this plant, you gotta go over the bridge and go out of your way. So I made sure that I was not making lunch plans with anybody. On day one was a piece of cake because, like I said, when you already do intermittent fasting, it is not that hard to stick with it. Day 2, got a little hungry about 3, and then about 9. And I've heard a lot of people are so drained and tired, however, I wasn't. Day 3, also, I see that several people by day 3 with no consuming food, that they just don't have strength and they find themselves at home with no energy to do anything. Well, on day 3, I was like out and about. I was at the mall for about 5 hours. I even took my princess to go eat breakfast and lunch, and no temptation. I was like, in my mind, I need the willpower. I got to do this. I was confident, and I think that has a lot to do with it. You can't just doubt yourself before you go, because if you doubt yourself and you put negative words out there, that negativity has power. And trust me, you will know that it gets hard whenever you start putting yourself down and doubting that you can do something. So I was just speaking life over myself, like, yes, girl, you can do this. You are not going to starve. Okay, yeah, about starving. You get real hungry, but I got a lot of weight, pretty much, so I didn't see that happening. Day 3 though, like I had a lot of energy, and for the most part I kept myself busy, so I didn't experience tiredness like a lot of people do. And I mean, I expected to be tired, but I wasn't. I was still able to cook for my family, clean the house as soon as I got home, like any other day. The only difference is I wasn't consuming any calories. Now, my results. No, I didn't take pictures because it was like, I was doing it because I honestly wasn't to lose weight, but I just didn't want to be bloated in my dress. And a lot of women, you understand where I'm coming from. But I mean, of course, I weighed myself before just to see, because I had noticed the pounds from the water weight that after that weekend, I was just like, oof. So I weighed myself, took my inches around my body, and I want to say after the 72 hours, so I fasted Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday came around. I was really scared to break my fast because I had never done a 72-hour fast. Normally I'll break my fast with like eggs and avocado or cheese, or like keto based, when I am following intermittent fasting, because I'm not gonna lie, once you get to a certain point and you're I guess, what's the word I'm looking for, you're just happy, contained. No, you're not contained, sorry, can't even blurt that out. Content. When you're content, you try to maintain your weight, but at the same time, watch how much you eat, just because you don't want to fall back. But so yeah, my results, from day 1 to day 4. Well, actually, day 4, to me, that's like, okay, girl, you're going to end this fast because you're about to be around some wedding cake and some barbecue. And, I kind of, be honest with y'all, I wish that I would have did the fast, the 3-day water fast, like that beginning of the week. Because when you have that kind of, when you go that long without eating something, your body's cleansing itself, it's doing its thing, it's, repairing itself. And to go through all of that and then, boom, eat a regular, meal, which some people, they don't mind, they're going to do that, right? Well, you kind of defeat the purpose. But I'm not going to be no hypocrite, but that's just what I was reading. That's what I was getting taught on these videos of these, people that were just talking about how you're supposed to break your fast. So I seen, people say you want to, juice, veggies, and whatever. And of course, common sense, I'm not going to go buy apple juice or like a cocktail juice with sugar. So I went ahead, I went and got me some, fruits that are lower in sugar and carbs, and some veggies. I got kale and spinach and carrots, and I created my own, pretty much a smoothie, because I can't really just drink a plain juice that I'm going to juice, I got to have some ice in there. So I had broke my fast at 12 noon Saturday, and then at 3 o'clock I made me another juice. Well, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to eat at this wedding. I'm going to just fight it. Well, no. Saw the cake. Saw everybody in line for barbecue. I got up. Had some barbecue. And from there, the next day, I had a burger. And for dinner, I had 2 pieces of pizza. Which isn't bad, because normally I could tear up pho. But anyway, did I gain my weight back? Oh, I lost 9 pounds. And a total of 12 inches. That was awesome. I felt great. Really, really great. Will I do it again? Heck yeah. Next time, I might even extend the fast, because it wasn't really tough for me. But I want to really be prepared and break my fast correctly. If I fast 4 days, I want to give it 2 days to introduce food back into my body, because that's the correct way. But like I said, this was just kind of like a last minute thing because I was like desperate to look so good in my dress. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask, but I definitely recommend giving it a try. What do you have to lose other than a few meals? But thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of it.